Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Pro Football Corner with Nick. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Shomot, and I got with me Nick Taylor. We are powered by Come On Now, the podcast. We appreciate y'all continuing support of this channel. Like, subscribe, and follow. We have broken through 8,500 subs. We are trying to get to 10,000 by the first day of the WNBA season. That is the goal, so jump on board. I know this is not WNBA content. This is football content, but this is some tea right
Juicy.
now.
Real
This is
juicy,
some
Rudy.
juicy stuff going on right now. Did you see what is going on with Shannon Sharpe?
What's Shannon doing? What's Shannon doing, Rudy?
Let's introduce this for those of you who don't know. If you haven't seen it by now, Shannon Sharpe was sued for $50 million by an unknown person that Shannon Sharpe has let the world know who
Who
it
that
was.
is? It's not unknown anymore.
He is not unknown, but apparently this woman has accused Shannon Sharpe of RAPE, and obviously that is not a good thing, but is it a shakedown? Is it not? We don't know. Nick, from what you've seen so far, what are your thoughts?
It's a shakedown, man. But Shannon Sharpe got to put himself in better predicaments than this, man. Because the text message that he released, it didn't do him no favors. It did him favors in the public eye, but in his eye of him just being a man and making better decisions, the woman is telling you what she's about from the get-go. And you keep playing this game with her. She got multiple text messages back to you, back and forth. You dealt with her, obviously you dealt with her in some type of sexual way. And like Rudy, when I was dating, man, it was I you had one time to act funny with me. And I was like, I'm no dummy. Deuces, honey. I'm done. I'm not dealing with you. So for him to be a man of this stature who's making the money that he's making, and he's finding himself in another predicament that, after being with ESPN, he just had one with, the whole Michelle situation where it leaked when he had to go through, multiple steps for, a situation for it to even leak, to go live on IG. And now you have this scenario. I just don't get the predicament that he's putting himself in. And then I got to go to this Busby guy, man. It seems like he represents all these skanks who, I mean, if it's real, apologies, I feel sorry, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like a total fraud. They just said that Shannon Sharpe is about to get paid, a whole bunch of money for podcasts, and then about 100 million, and now you want 50 million. Come on, this is a complete shakedown. And for the messages got released right after from Shannon Sharpe point of view. What is Busby doing? Is he doing any kind of damn due diligence before he brings these claims up, Rudy? Is he doing any due diligence, or he's just any person that wants money or makes a claim, he's just gonna hop on their side? Is that what scumbag lawyers do? Or you're in this field a little bit. Can you explain to me on that side of it?
As someone who works with personal injury lawyers daily, this is my day-to-day life, my day-to-day job. There is the public persona and opinion that personal injury attorneys are otherwise known as ambulance chasers. That is not the case. Largely, most of them are very good at what they do.
Have some merit.
Most of the personal injury lawyers, all the ones that I deal with, like I don't have any experience working with any that I would consider unscrupulous by any means. I mean, there are lawyers in all areas of law that may turn out that they do some wrong shit, whether it's in family law and estate planning. I mean, criminal law, corporate law, you name it. And of course, personal injury law. Personal injury law, the thing about personal injury law that makes it unique is that personal injury lawyers, they front all costs.
Okay.
So the victim in a case is not putting a dollar down.
Oh, okay.
So what is happening here to me now, Busby is known. He was the guy that basically broke Deshaun Watson.
He came out with a Jay-Z situation late.
Which one?
Recently.
Oh yeah, which one?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Okay, I'm not familiar with the Jay-Z thing because I don't care about rap music like I used
Recently,
to.
and Jay-Z came out here and defended himself, and he
Okay.
said, "I'm not gonna let this type of
So,
guy go
so
at me like this," and he brought all his
no,
information.
he's also the attorney that's now, I'm sure, getting involved with Justin Tucker, with the Baltimore Ravens because he's having the same massage parlor stuff going on in Baltimore and early in his career. Look, he comes across to me as the definition of an ambulance chaser.
Okay,
And I don't
scumbag.
know him. I don't know him. But I don't think this might get me in trouble, but I don't care because it's my opinion. I don't think Deshaun Watson did anything wrong. I don't think he did any of the stuff that he was accused of doing. If he had been, he'd be in jail.
Yes.
This whole thing of civil suit and criminal, there is a massive difference between civil and criminal. Criminal charges are, you have to be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt to any normal person that this occurred, like that you did what you're accused of.
Mm-hmm.
And reasonable doubt is, you're dealing with massage parlors that are known for giving rub and tugs.
Rubbing tugs.
Like that's literally what Asian massage parlors are known for.
Everybody knows it.
This isn't a secret. So are there above board massage places? Absolutely, like the Hand and Stone, the Massage Envy. These are establishments. There are plenty of spas that are in hotels where that would never happen. It would never happen. But when you go to these spots that are in the strip mall, like, if you're a man, that this shit goes on. Hell, if you're a woman, it goes on.
Yeah.
We need to stop lying to ourselves. Are there spots that might be above board? Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Majority of those spots, those Asian massage places, are not. And I have no doubt that Deshaun Watson was going to places that were known to him and known
To
to the
other
circle.
teammates, to other teammates, to
Yeah,
other
yeah.
friends. Like, you know the spot to go to,
Yeah.
and it's been recommended. Like, let's
Now,
not kid ourselves.
is it possible that Deshaun Watson maybe crossed the line to even where that person didn't want to do that? It's possible.
Yeah.
But is it beyond a reasonable doubt that you would convict him of it? More than likely, no. And that's why there was no charges ever brought against him. This is all my opinion, people, so don't kill the messenger. Now, civil is a lot easier. Civil, and this is where the NFL was some bullshit, because the NFL with Deshaun Watson basically said, you got to deal with all these civil suits before we let you come back. Like, what? Since when do civil suits matter to playing football?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to. I don't have to prove.
It's not
Yeah,
criminal.
it's not criminal. I don't have to prove. People get sued every day. I mean, why didn't they hold Robert Kraft to that same level? Hell, he was caught. He was caught in a massage parlor in Florida, for Christ's sakes, like with his Rolls Royce sitting outside.
It was a brothel.
Of course it was. They all are.
Yeah, yeah.
Those massage places are all the same thing. They're all the same. So when you look at Busby, this shit, it's not shocking that he's the attorney involved. Now, again, like I said, this situation, when you go to civil, it doesn't require that beyond a reasonable doubt. It's preponderance of the evidence. And what these guys do is they pay. They pay.
To keep it quiet, because they don't want to deal with it.
Well, the problem with Deshaun Watson is this guy got so many that it became impossible. And that's what makes him an ambulance chaser to me, is that he got so many that it's like, bro, did you just like search? So you put an advertisement out. If you ever gave Deshaun Watson a massage, call this number. Like, that's the type of bullshit that was going on, in my opinion.
Did he do anything to you? No. Did he do anything to you? No. You sure he didn't? He makes a lot of money.
I can't say that because I can't even go in that direction. I don't know what he said, because now you're putting yourself in your. I can't say that stuff. I wouldn't say that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're putting out the, oh yeah, I did. If you've ever given Deshaun Watson a massage, call this number. And then you ask them a few questions, and whether they tell you the truth or lie, you've gotten them to call you.
Yeah.
by having an advertisement out. You can't solicit them directly, but you can advertise for them to call you,
Yeah.
because solicitation by an attorney is against the bar rules. You can't solicit clients.
Okay.
Like you can't. I can't. That's the term ambulance chaser. You get into a car accident. I cannot go to your car accident scene while you're in that car and be there saying, sign up with me. Or I can't go to the hospital and meet you there saying, sign up with me. You have to call me to come there.
Okay.
And that's why there are PI attorneys that do have deals with tow truck guys and shit like that, where they give them their card and they pay them, on the side. It's against bar rules. It's illegal. They get them disbarred. I don't deal with guys like that. So that type of shit, I know the lawyers I work with, these guys are high level. They're not playing with their bar license over some bullshit. Now, again, this guy, I can't speak for him, but it seems that he's very much that type of dude. And it ruins people's lives.
I was just about to say, you're playing with people's lives,
and that's what makes you a scumbag to me. If you can't charge Deshaun Watson with a crime, all you've done is ruin this fucking dude's life, ruin his reputation, because the reality is all you still view him as is the guy who did this. You just presume he did it.
Yeah,
There's no, even if, and here's the thing, even if they did do it, my belief is they probably did it because they were getting paid to do it. It wasn't like he was forcing them. That's my belief. Again, I'm not there. My belief, he wasn't forcing people if he's going these types of places and what have you. Now, with this shit, Shannon Sharpe's a moron. Now, he's a moron. God damn, this guy can't be so fucking stupid and sloppy. If you're having people, first of all, you're 56 years old. This girl's 23.
He's trying to get a wife for Shannon.
Well, he's gay, so that's
that's another subject.
Many people think he does this stuff to cover up being homosexual.
And that's what I thought about the last video. I don't whatever you do behind the closed doors, that's up to you. But the last video, it was a lot of people coming out with information or thinking that he was gay. And I thought the last one was a publicity stunt to say that I'm not gay. The whole Michelle thing and the noise making and IG Live, of course. But Rudy, when it comes to this situation, man, like, I think he's a fool for even getting back into this situation because the signs were there. Now, if these women are being dishonest and they ruin these people's lives, why is there no repercussions for these women?
Well, prove it. You can't. You haven't. I mean, that's why you have.
That's why I said it's a double-edged kind of sword.
Yeah. No. It's God. What was the one? What was the thing that just popped up? It's like
you get to lie and
what
make
were
up
we
shit.
talking about? Okay, I take this back to the situation with the girl for Texas Christian, the basketball player Sedona Prince, the 6'7" white girl who didn't get drafted despite being a top 8 prospect in this draft.
Yeah.
She doesn't get drafted. Whereas Terrence Shannon, who went to Illinois, went to trial for RAP. I'm not using the word because Google plays with the word and doesn't, he went to trial for that. He got suspended from Illinois. He got brought back because he went to court for an injunction against Illinois that would allow him to play. And this was all over some woman in a bar in Kansas saying that he basically fingered her at a bar.
And
at the bar, not in a back room, at the bar. Like, and there's witnesses that say like that never happened.
That never happened.
That never happened. But you ruin his life.
He's done. But
he got drafted, number 27, first round, by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's so hard to come back from it, though.
But so he got drafted. I can go down the laundry list of the people in the NBA who have got DV charges, DV arrests, DV convictions that are in the NBA. But this woman here, the words are enough to blackball her from the WNBA. Now, and that's what Shannon Sharpe's situation is now. It's like, what can you do about it? Well,
nothing.
Defend yourself.
Yeah, like he tried to do.
Luckily for Shannon Sharpe, he's a person of means and has the money to hire a defense attorney. Now, again, Busby's the one cutting this check right now. This one's not paying a dime. Do I think that he has text messages? Yeah. Again, if you read the complaint from what I saw or what I read was that It doesn't matter if he smashed 99 times.
Is
If
that one time?
the 100th time she said no, that's RAP. That's sexual
Mhm.
assault. And of course, prove that in a criminal court when you've been banging this dude for 2 years. Yeah, good luck. It's
Yeah,
probably not going to happen. So she files this bullshit, in my opinion, a bogus lawsuit,
to get some
a
money.
frivolous lawsuit. What happened more than likely was that Busby was contacting Shannon Sharpe's lawyers and saying, "We're going to file suit. If you don't pay up, it's extortion.
Of
If
course.
you don't pay, we're going to file suit." And that's what's happened. And I love the fact that Shannon Sharpe, like, I'll post these messages. I love the fact that Shannon Sharpe said, "Fuck you, I'm putting your name out there." And
Yeah.
this
Talking
is
about
what
I'ma talk about anonymous. It's not
nothing
yeah,
anonymous about this bullshit.
yeah, put your
So
name on it.
this is the statement by Lanny J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. And these are just text messages that he's providing. "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me." That's Gabriella Zuniga, in a text message to Shannon Sharpe on October 7th,
Hey,
2023. "I know you missed this big juicy ass, 25K for each cheek." Gabrielle Zuniga in a text message to Sharpe on January 1st, 25. This lawsuit filed by Gabriela Zuniga and
oh,
orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. And it is filed with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Mrs. Zuniga, again, I love that he put their name out there because they hide behind that cloak of,
yeah,
you're a victim. No,
yeah.
she's not no damn victim. She's not a victim.
I'm gonna
You,
put
you
you
know,
out there. Like
it's
that's gonna
bullshit.
be known.
It-
I'm gonna come out here and defend my name from the get go. It ain't gonna be
yeah,
we're gonna wait and let the this system behind handle this. No, I'm gonna put it out there and let y'all know that I am innocent. I had
mhm,
nothing to do with this. Y'all are not
yeah.
gonna tarnish my
Well,
name.
he did have something to do with it.
But I'm saying you're not gonna tarnish my name a second longer. You're not gonna do that. Not while I'm here. I'm coming out, especially if I ain't do nothing. And I'm gonna well, the legal. I had to go through some legal parameters. No, this is what happened. This is the person. This is the situation. Y'all clear my name of this nonsense.
Now, so he says in here,
But
they won't.
Shannon Sharp, Shannon Sharp is a freaky. He's a freaky guy.
Well, to set the record straight. By the way, when I say he's gay, I mean that's the vibe he gives off. I don't know if
Freaky
he is
ass
or not.
Sharp. He's
I
a
will tell. I will.
69
I
guy.
will. I will tell you this. I will tell you this. A lot of these dudes in Hollywood and well-known people, they are very, very fluid. You know it. You know that these guys are fluid.
Hmm.
They're different. And I know he's an older guy, but if he was ever at Puff Daddy parties, he's been run through. Did you see that Terrence Howard video? If you went to a Puffy party and you're a dude, you got run through. I don't give a shit. I believe it 1000%. You went to a Diddy party, you got it.
You got it.
You got bent over. I have no doubt about it.
Freaky ass Sharp. He's a
All of them,
69 guy.
all of them.
Freaky
So
ass Sharp.
and Terrence Howard said it. He really put it out there. I mean, I thought that was a crazy video when he put
Mhm.
all that out
You
there.
know that video ain't get enough publicity as
It's
all the
crazy.
other videos.
It's crazy.
Like
They're trying to hide it.
they
I
kept
don't
that
know.
one quiet because
Yeah.
normally everything gets blasted everywhere. It got
It
blasted,
was
but to an
on. He
extent.
was on Ben David. He was on Patrick Bet David's podcast on that one.
Yeah,
That was
they
and
they did not blast that one, Rudy.
yeah.
I thought it was
But,
like I found out about it like on a low and then like
mhm.
just didn't
No,
go
it was
nowhere.
bad. It was pretty crazy. But so they're posting these messages. Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever. Then I think she meant it meant then you can do whatever you want, whatever
Yeah,
you want
get
to
me
me.
pregnant. Get me
Text from
pregnant.
yeah, give me a baby. Like this is 56-year-old man. You don't want a baby at 56. You crazy? Like text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Sharp on 11/23/23. "I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you." Gabrielle Zuniga again. "That's my daddy. Fuck. I want you to put a big black baby in me." From Zuniga again. "You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me again." These are
What
just a sampling of the broader pattern of graphic sexual communication initiated by her.
Shannon like this
About, of
because
course he does. Of course he
why
does.
y'all still communicating? If
Of course he does.
but
Of
those are
course
enough.
he does.
How much red flags did she post? Like how much red flags did she
Oh,
text this man for him to understand like how big he is that he shouldn't be dealing with a young lady like this.
This is par for the course though for these types of guys that want to date 22-year-old, 23-year-old girls. Like, what the hell do they think that these women are looking for? Like, what do you think they're looking for? Like, this was what kills me about the Anthony Edwards deal. Like, bro, you had no problem busting a nut in that 39-year-old woman who had already been banged up by the baby. I think it was the baby, right?
Yeah.
Like, you knew what she was about. You literally went to her. She didn't
Yeah.
have to come to you. Like, these dudes are so pathetic.
She winked
In
her
my
eye at
opinion.
him.
Huh?
She winked her eye at him. And
I Adam? What's that?
she winked her
Oh,
eye.
oh, she winked
Gave,
her at him.
gave
Yeah,
him the look. Gave him the look.
these guys are so pathetic. Like, these dudes are on the bench. Like, if you've seen Gil's Arena with when Rashad McCants, like, they're pointing out at girls that they want the ball boy to go get and give a number to or what have you, and get these girls like before the night's done. It's kind of sick when you think about it. But then you complain that same chick
Only want you for your money.
only wants you for bread. Like, you stupid. And look,
then hold on. And then you wear no condom.
they never do. They never do.
Come on
They
now.
never do.
That's the worst situation. That's the
Like,
worst part.
they're risking fuck a
Like,
baby. They're risking a massive disease.
If you know you going out there, you having fun, and you living that lifestyle, and you know the type of person you are, and the money that you bring, and what they really want from you, then you better protect yourself at all costs. If you gonna have fun like that, protect yourself.
Like, Anthony Edwards has had 4 kids in a year. Like, Tyreek Hill's had 4 or 5 kids in a year.
I think Tyreek had more than that.
Oh, he probably does that he don't even know about. I mean, more than likely.
While he was married.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had all these while he was married. Like, yeah, to that woman who was the sister of a former professional football player, no less. Like, which is crazy. I mean, again, I don't even know how you're on these shows, wags, when you're not even never been married. Like, it's so stupid.
His wives and girlfriends.
But she wasn't even a girlfriend. Like, it makes it so dumb. She was on it before she even met him, I thought. But nonetheless, why? It's a civil suit. At this point, could a judge rule in favor of the defense? Could the judge throw it out and then they file a motion? There's a motion for fees and costs, then make her pay them or her lawyer pay them. That can happen. If you file a frivolous lawsuit, that can happen. But folks, I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving legal advice, just so you know. But I know that there's 4 corners to a lawsuit. You have to hit them all. If you don't hit them all, the case can be dismissed. People will amend the case and do it again and refile it. But nah, she's Busby is definitely on that ambulance chaser level list from what it seems like. It seems like all these salacious accusations come from his office. And I can only imagine that if he's looking for more. And that's my concern. Like, is he looking for more chicks to say, "Oh, you banged Shannon Sharpe? Did he ever RAP you? RAPE you too?"
He's looking for Michelle right now. If there's really a Michelle out there.
Like I said, I think all these guys are fluid as hell. It's it's creepy as shit to me. Like, they have, but that's what's happened to society, where we've now created a society where we call ourselves a man or a woman, or a dog or a cat. Who the hell was I talking to who told me? Shit, I was talking to somebody recently who told me that they knew there was a shit. Yeah, one of my fraternity brothers lives in Seattle. Yeah. This dude told me, and this is crazy. He's in the public school system. He told me that there was a kid that came to school and said, I am a wolf.
That's a new one.
I'm a wolf.
That's a new one.
Straight up, I'm a wolf.
Yeah.
And so, like, what is it? I can't remember the damn word when they say I sing as a boy or a girl or whatever. I identify as a wolf. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers in the classroom howling. Fucker's like 6 years old. I'm a wolf. They don't even require that these kids up in Washington. This is from an educator, Seattle. They don't require that they actually put their gender, because they want the kids to decide for themselves. Yeah. This left-wing shit fucking society that people think is so fucking funny and let everyone do it. That's Seattle. He says people don't even get arrested in Seattle. They literally let people take over 10 city blocks and take a police station.
Yeah. My son, you're a boy. I'm sorry, you're a boy.
Like,
You're,
yeah, like they let them decide what they are. What the fuck is going on here? And I know we're going off a little bit here on this thing, but you know, this
we tend to
guy,
do that. We tend to do that.
but this guy is like, I don't know what Shannon Sharpe's thinking about. Yeah, do I think he's fluid as fuck? Yes. Do I think that he looks? I know he's had double hip replacement and makes him walk a little bit funny now, but you don't need to wear the extra tight shit on top of that, which makes it look a little weird. I applaud him for defending himself. I applaud
100%.
him for putting that name out there. And now there's people saying that it's just some specific person on Instagram, which seems reasonable.
Can he get in trouble for putting a name out there?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Not at all. There's no crime that says you can't.
Okay.
There's no law that says, as far as I know, that says you can't in a civil suit.
Okay.
In a criminal suit, in a criminal case, there is a protection act, and you're not supposed to. Especially also the newspapers won't. But keep in mind that today, what's the news media now? None of these
Yeah.
none of these news media people are above. Like newspapers will protect it.
Yeah. But this is
Podcasts,
media
good
takeouts.
luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
aren't real media people. They're not journalists.
Yeah.
They have no integrity. And but for civil, typically you don't see it put out there. But when you're coming with a civil case and I know you're extorting me, fuck you. I'm gonna put you out there. And now the people that are searching Instagram and they found one that looks like it, and this person says, I'm not that person. I'm from Canada,
You,
but the pictures of this chick look like a 22 to 23-year-old Hispanic girl with a fat ass.
oh, they.
In thongs and the whole nine, titties
Oh,
out, the whole nine.
the internet will find you in three
They will
minutes.
find you fast.
They will find.
They will
Oh,
find you.
or your friend or their friend will rat them out and be like, "Oh,
Oh
I
yeah.
know this person." Oh,
And they get paid.
of
And they'll get
course,
paid for it.
of
So
course,
like you don't think TMZ's on the loose looking?
100%, thousand
TMZ's
percent.
making phone calls left and right to find out this stuff.
I'm paying whatever they got to pay to get it too.
But this does bother me because I remember so many different guys in like years ago, obviously, but now you listen to some of these guys. I remember if you remember Mark Walton played for Miami, went
Miami
to Booker T,
running back.
and got accused by his own girl that he was dating for doing some shit to him to her, and then it turned out it was all made up. You already fucked his life up.
His whole career.
Like you fucked that guy ended up going crazy. I don't know if you know that. He went
Yeah, yeah,
nuts.
yeah,
Like he was having all kinds of mental issues. You don't know if that's what spurred all that shit.
yeah.
And people, have you ever been accused of anything like that?
No,
Okay.
I have not
Yeah,
been.
you have to really protect yourself because
Yeah.
especially, I mean,
So I
especially if you're one with a lot of money, like you really gotta like this shit that Derek Jeter would have people do, sign NDAs. Your cell phone goes in
I,
the basket. You
I
can't even bring your phone in my fucking house.
so I didn't make that much money when I was in the league, but I was around people who made a lot of money in the league, and they told me like, listen here, you come over, you have to sign these papers before anything happens. You don't want to do it? Okay, go ahead. I'll find somebody else. Now, Rudy, I was in the NFL, so I wasn't making that type of money, but it's still more money than most people at that time.
Of course.
So, but anytime I was around anything that made my antennas go off, I just dead the situation because at least I thought I was gonna be making more money, more millions and millions and millions. So I thought I was gonna be, real famous. So I never wanted anything to come back on me, or do anything that could possibly come back on me. So oh, you said one word I ain't like. I'm out. I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'll go home and I'll enjoy myself if I have to.
I'll bust one
I
out
like
real fast.
I light some candles and get real
I'll
romantic
light
with it.
some candles. Oh my
Real, hey Rudy, I get real romantic with it. Boy,
Oh
I'm
my
talking
god.
about like some candles,
You're gonna romanticize yourself.
a glass of wine. You talking about? Hey, switch hands if I have to.
Switch
You know,
hands. Can't do it with your left hand. That's not normal.
yeah,
You're not
yeah.
lefty.
Whole nother person.
But yeah, you got to protect yourself because this is these women today, and I hate saying it like this, but these women today are evil. And if you're dealing with girls in their early 20s, what the fuck you doing? Like, what are you doing?
How can they get over?
What do
How
you
can they
think
make?
they're looking for? They
How
want
can
you
they
think
make
you
money without putting any effort in to do it? It's just
like
quick,
like do you
take
think
advantage
they're
of somebody else.
like do you think they're trying to date your 50 fucking 6-year-old ass? I don't care how shredded you are. First of all, you never been that fucking cute to begin with. I'm not gonna criticize. I mean, I'm sure he needs a speech therapist because like his lisp is really thick.
Yeah,
Still, like my son has a slight one.
I got one. That's
You
why they.
got a you got a little bit of one, but
That's
he
why.
has a.
You see the guy try to get on me on Instagram. Like, what is athleticism? I was like, shut the fuck up.
But he's got a thick one still. It's like, bro, did you not go to a speech therapy class?
It works for him, man.
But whatever. He's got like he's not. His brother is way more handsome than he is. Sterling Sharpe. Like if you
What
were
are we
looking at
doing
them
here?
if you're looking at them as like guys that facial wise that you would find attractive as a man, if you're like you would look at his brother first, in my opinion. I mean, hey, I'm not gay, but I'm just saying, like,
As a man, I still know what handsome look like, no matter what.
yeah, like, and
I'm
he's
real enough.
not.
I'm real enough to be like, hey, that's a handsome person. Hey,
Like Cam Newton, what the fuck he did? That was a handsome motherfucker, and I don't know what the hell he done did to himself. Shit, like that dude, you could have put him on the cover of a magazine. He was that good looking. It was like when he came out of Auburn with the damn. I mean, he had the taped up fade. He come out. I mean, that dude was a handsome mother. Like that dude could have been the face of the NFL. That dude could have been the face of the NFL. He'd be on the cover of every goddamn magazine on the planet.
If he was a girl, that's your type, Rudy.
No, he's too tall. I was too big and too tall. I'm just saying, like when you see some of these dudes that let themselves, like they start with the hair and like he got, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Hey,
Like,
sometimes it works, man.
Yeah,
My hair was up. I was getting a
yeah,
lot.
I hated it. I
I
told
was
you.
getting a lot of play when I did.
Yeah, great. And you're married now, so like, what the fuck difference does it make?
I
But it's
said
just,
before.
but I'm just saying, like these, like I'll give you an example. Do you watch that balloon pop show at any time? They do it
Yep.
on Netflix now.
Yep.
They showed a girl who came on there who was 22 years old, and it just trips me out. It's funny as shit. I watch these things and these guys do like recaps of it. It's just I can't even believe that men do recaps of this shit because it's kind of a feminine thing, if you ask
Yep.
me. But these women go on here, and they do them both, men and women.
Yep.
First off, you're going to Phoenix, Arizona for this crap. I know where it's at because I mean I've watched it enough because I get a kick out of it. They're going to Arizona. Like you're going to Arizona. These people will probably not live where you live. So how the fuck you going to a dating show in another state and not okay with long distance relationships?
Not be okay with long distance.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
It's a high possibility.
It's a high possibility.
They're bringing people from everywhere.
Like,
they're not just saying locally.
This is a group from New York City. This is a group from DC. Maybe they should.
Maybe shouldn't split up. All right, this is your area code. Let's do this. People from this certain kind of area code.
Hell, your states.
Within
at least your states.
50 miles of each other. Like,
but of course, if you notice, literally they're all black. They're all black or maybe black Hispanic. You don't see any white people in this
Hispanic.
Shit. Yep. You don't see any white people in this shit, man.
It's a couple. It's been a couple.
You have? Really? I haven't seen any. I didn't know that. Okay.
Unless it was a fake one. I know because
there's others that they're making now, but the main one is that one girl with what is that girl?
No, all the black women didn't like the guy, and like he had some shortcomings, and she was like, "Oh no, that's fine, I'll take it." And they're like, and it became a thing on social media, like, "Oh, the white girls accept him." Don't. Now when he turned around, I don't want y'all hear y'all saying shit about, "Oh, they take all our men." So that's what it was. So I'm not sure if that was the real one or that was just like a spoof they tried to do to like get engagement.
So this one in particular was this girl's like 22 years old, and they put her social media. What do you like to do? I love to travel. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an actress. I'm like, so you're unemployed. Like every time I hear someone with 8 jobs, motherfucker, you don't have a job.
You don't have a job.
You're just looking for hustles to get by. Mm-hmm. And the reality is you're a female, so you're looking for a sugar daddy. And she goes on the show. She's 22, and she's indecisive as shit. You look at her social. They show the social. Hell, I'm like, yeah, this girl's a fucking airhead, number one. And she's looking for a dude to just pay her bills. She actually said, I need someone who's gonna be friendly with my friends. Well, not friendly like that, but I have a girlfriend group, and be willing to take care of us. Take care of who? No. Take care, like pay the bill. Like when they go to dinner, she said, when you pay the bill for me and my friends, like fuck you.
Yeah,
Like, do I have the capital SIMP on my head? Simp? Like, no. What, you stupid?
Rudy.
That
there's men out here fucking up the game and doing that shit.
No, I know, but here's what's funny. She starts going down the line, and you could tell off the bat, this girl has no business being here. She's only here for one reason.
Yeah.
Put her Instagram shit out there and get more followers. That's all she's there for.
Yeah.
Because she's not dating anybody. She's not looking for a man. She's looking for a sugar daddy. She's looking for someone to pay the bills.
Mhm.
And that's it. Because she's fucking doing nothing with her life. And then they ask questions about like 2 years, 5 years. I want to have a house. I want to have this. She says, I want to live in a field. A field. She meant a farm. Like a farm. Okay. All your pictures are at steakhouses in big cities. Or vacations in the Caribbean.
Uh-huh.
Like, chick, you're not living on a farm. Fuck out of here. You want to live on a farm? Like, fuck out of here. Like, it's like there's nothing on here that says farm girl.
Yeah.
And so these guys go, I mean, they were popping. Pop. There was one, they popped it before she got down the line on guys to ask them questions. They're popping as she's, well, I don't really know. So what do you, is he your type? Well, I can't really say. Okay, so he's not your type because he popped your balloon. Okay, I got it. He popped the balloon. And then there's one guy left. One simp left. And they end up, we got a match. No, it was like he's the only one left. And he's looking to pipe tonight. And that's really all it is because she had a fat ass. But that's all it was. Like this type of shit. But that's the type of chick that Shannon Sharpe is trying to fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a shit. That was the whole point. They don't give a shit about you, dude.
No. He makes a lot of money. Oh, he's famous. Oh,
he just announced that he just announced that he's making $100 million this year from his fucking YouTube page.
Exactly.
Shit.
Shannon, get your shit together, bro. Please.
It frustrates me as a man for him, but he's an idiot. Like, he's an idiot.
He's complete.
He's an idiot.
Hall of Famer, my
Hall of Fame stupid.
Hall of Fame stupid when it comes off the field. Like, you know when people say street smarts, he ain't got that. Clearly.
He's not from the street, man. He's from the
But you just talking about,
bro.
Life smarts. General movement smart. Now he couldn't do everything smart about his podcast to make more money and and get engagement and everybody on the show.
He hit it big on the one interview. The one interview changed everything with Cat Williams. That was it. Because before that, it was just a good podcast. After Cat Williams, it became a
he was able to venture out.
Like then it became Nightcap with Ocho, and I mean that thing is what it is.
Yeah, different little things. Yeah,
and so he has created a whole lot. But that Cat Williams interview changed everything for his podcast. But you got too much to lose, bro. Like you just gotta get yourself a lineup.
Your short lineup.
Just get your lineup.
I used to have a good 3-4.
You take care of because you're not getting married. You're 56. You take care of your 3 or 4 chicks. You probably want to have them be more than 30, not fucking 22.
A little older.
Get them to be about late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
And then you take care of them until and then they come and they get that Neo deal.
They understand.
Get that Neo deal.
They're not gonna say
live
no.
with all 4 of them if you want.
They're not gonna say no.
No, they're not because they're willing to do it. Like they're willing to do it. They have no moral fiber. So they are some low expectation having motherfuckers. Yeah. Like they don't have any expectations in the man. It's just, oh man, this topic pisses me off for him, but he's also a fucking moron.
I agree.
Fucking moron.
I agree.
Any last thoughts on this thing just before we go?
Nah, man. Hey, fellas, do better, man. If you know better, you do better. Like, there's examples out there of people fucking up. Shannon Sharpe's fucking up.
Now, I do hope that this attorney doesn't have more shit that we haven't seen.
Then we'll be back on here tomorrow talking about it.
Because if there's shit that we haven't seen, yes, again, he's standing by on that. It doesn't matter. They smashed 99 times. If it was the one time where she said no, and that's weak shit to me. But you know, good luck proving that.
And it could have been no for anything, because she could literally say, It could have been no because she was on her time of the month, but she said no, and he didn't accept it. Whatever, who knows?
It's just craziness. But that's all we got for this one, folks. Let us know your thoughts in the comments on Shannon Sharpe. What do you think? Do you think that he is being extorted? Do you think that this woman is what do you think the text messages? I would love to hear all your comments. Leave a
Please
comment,
weigh in.
like the video, weigh in, subscribe to this channel because we are growing all the football stuff. It's typically not going to be some gossipy shit like this, but
We got next week. We got draft coming up.
next it's this week. You lost track of the days, man. It starts Thursday.
Today's the 21st.
Today's the 21st. It starts Thursday.
It
starts Thursday. We didn't even talk about it. So but that's all we got for this one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate y'all.
We'll jump on this weekend after the draft for sure.
Because we don't want to watch it.
No. We'll dissect the moves, who made good moves, who made bad moves, who put themselves in better position to win next year. Sneaky picks. We'll dive into those things.
This is Pro Football Corner with Nick. Come on now.